The next stop is 86th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is 86th Street.
Transfer is available to the 6th train.
Transfer to the M86 Select Bus Service. This is 59th Street.
As she exits, please be careful of the gap between the platform and the train.
Transfer is available to the 6, N, R, and W trains. A free transfer is also available to the M and Q trains by walking to the Lexington Avenue, 63rd Street Station, and using Omni or the Metro
Talk to him about it. And then, like, you guys can resolve it. And I was like, but I have. And, like, he doesn't resolve it. Like, he says he will do it, but then he doesn't. And my mom was like, just give him another chance. And I was like, okay. And then I called him. I told him I was going to break up with him.
This is a Brooklyn
communication is
by
bad.
Express
That
train.
he's a mommy's boy.
The next stop
And I'm not going to have
is
it.
Grand
And then he
Central,
was like, oh no,
42nd
please
Street.
give me another chance. And then I felt
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
then the same thing just happened again. And then you know, when you tell someone to give them another chance, again, that's when you start to hate them. That's what happened to me. I just started to hate this guy. I didn't want to talk. I started ignoring his calls, waiting for like 12 hours before to text him back. Tell him I'm busy, that I don't want to talk right now. And then eventually, he was like, yeah, I don't think the communication is working. I think we should break up. I'm like, I think that's a great idea. I think that's a great idea. And when I told my mom, I told her, she was like, yeah, it was good. He didn't change since you didn't give him another chance. And, you know, now you know for sure. And I'm like, I didn't know. He just made me, like, made it out to break up that I could have been over a while ago. That's why I feel like all this second chance bullshit is don't be working. And this is how they're presenting it. Like, you were paid for second chance. I even see only the Lord knows how many chances. And you were still like that. So I'm like, why prolong something that's going to take you a while to get over? You could just get it over with right now. Luckily, when me and him broke up, it was late August when we broke up. The difference is that, like, I already didn't like him anymore. So the getting over it process was made it into a relationship. So when I broke up with him, I felt free. And I didn't talk to him anymore. I felt fine. But like when I first wanted to break up with him in the summer, I thought about it for a very, very long time. And like it stressed me out a lot, and I went through that breaking phase in the relationship. And then one time I was at his house and I went over his phone and I confirmed everything. He was talking shit about me to everybody. He was like, nah, see, this is exactly what I needed. And I took everything that I needed. I couldn't take everything with me. If I took everything with me, he's like, why are you taking all your stuff from my house? And I took the most valuable things with me. And I left behind things that I
This
didn't care
is
about.
Grand Central, 42nd Street.
And I got
Everyone, if you have questions or need to report an issue to the police, the NPA police is located at the station. Transfer is available to the 6, 7, and 7 Times Square. Connection is available to the Long Island Railroad and Metro North. This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the rear of the platform.
My dad was like, can you still make me a website? No, Mom, he's not even making no damn website. I don't talk to him anymore. And for that website, I was like, no, I'm not gonna get that.
This is a Brooklyn Bound 5 Express train. The next stop is
Parents are
14th Street, Union
You don't know
Square.
what to trust from them. What is that?
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Not in here. Yes, outside. The red jumpsuit. Yes, that. You said it's the open. What's the blind? Okay.
trade school and for positions in legal, labor, occupational health, and engineering technology. For more information on openings, events, set up job alerts, visit careers.nca.org. Join the
I'm
team
surprised though how some people in New Jersey do it. I feel like a lot of people that I meet in New Jersey have licenses.
questions or need to report an issue to the police, the
It's at
NSF
12:30 and I was like,
Road
and 1 hour and I was like,
Passing
take 5 minute
that
break,
switch,
sit down
please
here,
careful of the gap
I'll go
between
back, and I'm
platform
working on
and the
holidays.
train.
I was working on
Transfer is
sorry.
available.
Then my dad said,
L,
and I
M,
came
Q,
and said,
R,
you want to get
and
coffee?
W.
I knew it was raps. I knew I
transfer
was
is
going to practice
available
after
to
that.
the M4
That's the worst. That's all this is.
And I wanted coffee so bad. And I was like, yeah, we'll go get coffee. We got coffee, and then he took me to some Mexican bakery. We got some bread. Then we came home, and he was like, oh, the World Cup is on right now. And I was like, oh my God. So I sat down to watch the World Cup with him.
Wow.
Never touched that violin.
Wow. Wow.
I was actually, I thought
Hello.
I would remember that about it.
This is a Brooklyn Metro 5 Express train. The next stop is Brooklyn Bridge City Hall.
Didn't Ariel come over today?
Oh, they got it.
Oh, no, he's studying this. Apparently someone was like, coming over and
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Told ya.
Makes sense, yeah.
So, there's just like, let's do it another time. Yeah, I feel a little bit of that. I was kind of lost in it. I live like the first page in like 40 minutes.
That's it. No violin, only viola today.
I want to go home and start eating.
Yeah, that's my plan to hopefully get back and practice again.
Oh, but my friend was gonna come and watch me after.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not practicing today, bro.
At least I touched my instrument.
You didn't touch your instrument, you touched the viola.
It's the same idea.
I remember Calvin was talking to this girl from Yvonne, and she wanted me to meet her. I hung out with him and her, Sophia, and she plays viola. She's doing her master's in viola performance. And then she was talking about how she started on violin, and she switched to viola in high school, and all that. And then said something, and I mentioned her being a violist. She was like, "I'm not a violist. I'm a violinist." And I was like, at this time, I didn't realize, like, I was like, oh, is it because your degree's in violin and you should also play viola a lot? And she was like, no, my degree right now is in viola. And I said, her undergrad degree was in violin. And she said, no, my undergrad degree is in viola. Both of your degrees are in viola, then you're a violist. None of your degrees are in violin.
If you don't want to identify as a violist, then why are you?
Are you playing it?
Why?
And I was so confused and she felt so offended that I had called her even though both of her degrees are in viola. I'm like,
What did Kelvin have to say about that?
she's like, oh, you know, she's just particular about some things. And I said, tell me you're a fucking super ass. You're bored as fuck. Nobody likes you. Tell me I didn't like her either. And then the girl, like, one time, her name was Sophia. Kelvin was like, oh, they said one time he was talking to her, he was like, oh, my Sophia, my Sophia. She said, I'm not your Sophia. I'm just Sophia. I said, Kelvin, she don't like you. She don't like you. Like, she didn't like to call her my Sophia. She don't like you. Go find someone else. Apparently, like, she picks up, like, one Sophie only on Sundays, because she responds to all her messages on Sundays. She leaves everybody on delivered until Sunday. And then on Sunday, she replies to everybody.
That's crazy.
And I was like, I told him, like, that's weird. What do you mean? Like, if you get a text message, I would just pick it up. You know, if I get a text message from someone, I'll just answer it if I'm free at the moment, or maybe, like, I wait an hour or two. Like, maybe she waits until the end of the week to reply to everybody. Because she thinks she's a celebrity or something, like, and then Kelvin's like, oh, no, that's just how her brain works. Eventually, he stopped talking to her, and then he told me that I was right. And I said, I know I'm right. These people keep doubting me.
Yes, 6 straight. What's that up? Let's think.
He's on the bell right now. I thought they were good. They look good, better for each other. Like, I think
It's
Julia's
right there, 6
personality
straight.
is
What's that
different
up?
now.
Brooklyn Bridge, City Hall.
at all. And they said, surprised you waited there like some stray dog waiting for breakfast. Like,
Glorious
so
BBC.
we're trying to include the
This is
conversation,
an
you know, like,
accessible station. The elevator is at
anyway,
the
so
front
he's
of
not
the
talking to her,
platform.
and now he's talking about, he told me I was tired, so I know, right. So Leah, she said, remember she said the tickets were $150 yesterday for the
Trying to find that brother.
concert that they were going to?
This is a Brooklyn Bell 5.
Okay. Wait. I want to see a side though. It's right there. I want to see if it's still there. Hey. Okay, moment of truth. Yes, it's still there. door. Here you have another one right there. And another express train. I love these times. IRT, they're like back to back. East-West, they're dying. Look at that. Wow. Want to go up the platform? I guess I'll stay here. R62, R62A. 5. Another express train? Are you serious right now? Another 6 train. Ooh, that one has something on the front also. Express. I really wish I could do honestly. Another. And it's roughly 20. IRT is really outside the freaking J trains right now. Let me go over to 6. This is the last. Oh, we got the other 6. This is great. Wow, this was just automatic moving. Oh my god. After the 6 comes through, I'm gonna go back to the J and see if there's a 0 time. It's rush hour, but there's probably never mind, can't end it here. Look at this. Oh my god, back to back trains. What is this? 5. Wow, this one doesn't work. Give me a 4. Give me a break. Express 6 train. Not the Crown Heights. Eastern Parkway. Crown Heights, you go. Oh yeah, it's that rush hour. Woodlawn, 2 minutes, Parkway, Express. Give me a break. Oh my god. What's the count? Go with this. And I'll show you that front row song. Oh, what is that? What is that? A fake row song. What the heck? Holiday break. Oh my god, look how packed. Wow. Glad I'm not taking a trip right now. It's 5:35. freezer is over 6. Is that the R62 That's cool.